Hello, welcome to Camaro Mods channel. Hope you're having a great day. This week we finished up the Cadillac project. By the time I'm recording this, it's all done. I've been working on it all this week. This is election week, and crazy election we got going on. But I'm not going to go into that. Like I say, I got the car done. I got the fender mounted. Got the front emblem done. Got the side emblem done. I got the little square piece done on the front bumper. Got it vacuumed. Got the side of the door all polished. I need to clean the whole car up now. Basically did everything I needed. Yeah, I got the back bumper all done. That was a big project yesterday. Like I say, I've been working on this video pretty much all week. And it turned out to be a pretty long video, so I'm going to make this part short. But Cadillac project is done. I got the pinstripe on the way. And I chose let's see, a dark gray or some kind of gray. I'm just going to go down both sides of it where it both matches. This is a painted on pinstripe, and I just picked out vinyl. So I'm just going to go down each side with the vinyl striping, and that way it all match. So I am so glad to be done with that project. I know a few of you are too. I mean, it turned out to be a good work car. It's going to make somebody a good work car. Like I said later on in the video, it's going to make somebody a good work car, and yeah, I'm just going to sell it to, because I've got cars that I'm not even driving now. So even my work car, the 08 Cadillac, I looked at the brake rotors today, and they're starting to get rust surfaces on them because I hardly ever drive it again. Anyway, we'll get to the Cadillac and we'll roll that video now. Okay, right here's the fender. Right over here's the damaged area. And like you can see, there's nothing here. So we're going to take this piece right here. I'm going to take this piece right here, came off the old fender. We're going to cut this part off of it, make this part flat, and then I think it'll fit up under there and connect to the first bolt. So yeah, I took JB weld and welded all that stuff in, made it a lot more solid. It'd been nice to be able to cut all that out of there and put in a new, but that would have took so much work. This car's really not worth that much time and effort. So it's just going to make somebody a good work car. Being I was going to drive this car 3 more years till I retired, but with my job situation, and I'm retired, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to finish it and sell it. And maybe I can get another project. But see, I got to cut that piece off right here, and hopefully, even if I have to bend it down, I'll do what I can to fabricate something in there. This piece came off the old fender, the old damaged fender. So we'll go cut this piece off of there. And then we're going to tack weld this in there. We're just going to tack weld it. We can't do a full weld like all this in here, and then we're just going to JB weld it in there. Because just imagine catching something on fire in behind this steel right here. Any kind of carpet or anything, catch it on fire into an area that you can't even get to. it would be a disaster. So that's why we're just gonna tack weld this piece in there. We're gonna catch this fender on the first bolt, and then we're gonna see how it's gonna go. So I'll go cut that piece down, and then we'll see how it's gonna fit. Okay, we have this piece that's been cut down, got it bolted onto the fender. Now all we gotta do is pull it in, set it where we need to. I may have to bang this or have a little bit more surface area to tack weld onto it. But so far it's looking really good. This is where I cut that piece off of there. This is what originally was on it, on the car before it got bent up. That's your 2 bolts that attaches to the bottom of the fender. That's a little bit too far gone for me to use. So I had to use the other part that goes on the front part of the fender, or the front of the bumper and the fender where they meet together. So now I need to get my tack welder out and a wire feed welder. I gotta get me a straight edge across here and make sure this thing ain't bowing out. And I mounted that bolt as far forward as I can. That way when this is all in place, then I can adjust the fender, pull it out just a little bit more and give me the gap that I need. So everything's looking good. I can't wait to get this part done. I don't mind doing fabrication, but it takes a lot of time. But so far so good. But I'll go get the tack welder. I'll go get the wire feed welder, and we'll see if we can't get that put in there. Be nice to get this done today. Be so glad to get this Cadillac project done. I know I got one guy that's griping about it. He'd rather see Camaro videos, but I just want to do one rebuild anyway. Buy it from Copart and fix it and build it. I know this ain't the best way to do it, but just kind of cobbling it up. I mean, if I had the resources and the frame machine and all that kind of stuff, I'd cut all this out, put in another one, take it out here. It'd take so much work. You'd almost have to gut the whole front end of it. Maybe possibly even take out the windshield and stuff. Like I say, it's just too much trouble for this car. It's best just to piece it together the best you can and just find somebody that uses it for a work car and just don't use the passenger side very much. I mean, like I say, it works. In fact, it works a lot better than I thought it would. But it's still, the door still sags a little bit, and it's not bad for as bad as it was. Wow. Okay, I'll stop here and we'll go get the tack welder. Okay, I made this straight edge, put tape on it so it won't scratch it, the side of the paint here. Got it put along the side here. The last minute, just before I tack it. It's got to be. I gotta have this where I can pull this out and straighten it up just before I tack it. Right there. If I had somebody tack it, it'd be great. But Camaro Mods channel is a one-man band. So we'll do what we can. So, got the wire feed welder on. Get this camera over here out of the way. See, we're gonna be tacking down here. So I'll get my welding helmet on and we'll see if we can't get this done. We'll get it squared up here real quick. Like I say, I got the bolt as far forward as I can so I can pull it apart for the gap just as soon as we're not going to worry about the gap today, we just want to get it tacked. I really don't want to weld left-handed. Well, I'm going to have to go get a vice grip or something to hold it in place. I think would be the best deal. The vice grip. Okay, I got a vice grip holding that thing now. See if we can't tack that thing in there. Right here real close to where the vice grip is. So we can't touch it right in there. Okay, we got this one all in there real good. I went up using sheet metal screws. See if I can find one. Here you go. I went up using these self-tapping sheet metal screws. So I got this other piece that we cut off of this piece, and we're going to put it on the front bolt. Going to put it in there like this. I'm going to screw it in there. Because this one here needs to be, this fender needs to be shoved in a little bit to keep the door from hitting it down here on the bottom. So you got to pull that in a little bit, and this right here will do the trick. Okay, now I've got this piece screwed in. I tightened it up here on the back side. That did the trick. Got it fixed. Pull this fender in. That thing is solid now. So now we're ready for the inside fender skirt. That's all good and solid now. Yeah, this actually turned out better than I thought it was going to. So that's good. This piece right here and this piece, cut them in two, and it was the two pieces that I needed perfectly to replace this piece right here. This is the piece that originally was on it. In fact, I probably could have used that bolt right there. But it's looking good for as damaged as it is. Yeah, I didn't want this. This thing is probably more solid than stock. Anyway, glad that's done. Okay, I got the inner fender in there, backside. But I'm still lacking the front one. That one's too busted up to use, so I'm gonna have to find another one. That's the one I couldn't hardly find. It showed it was in stock on eBay. Then you buy it, then they'd refund your money because it was out of stock. So let's see if I can find another one. That's the one that goes right up in there. Okay, gonna replace this thing. Start right up here on top. Somebody tried to dig it from under the bottom. Didn't work. Pull all this old tape off there. We're just going to do the wreath. We're not going to worry about the center part. Sucker's holding on good. Okay, I'm going to stop this while I get this thing cleaned up. I'm going to wipe it down with acetone also. Okay, now we're going to wipe this thing down with acetone. Get all the old residue off. Start at the bottom. There you go. Okay. I'm getting so close on this car now. That little spot right there. This little square right here. And we're going to do some touch up on the back bumper. Going to do that tomorrow. This back bumper, we're going to take some plastic Bondo. We're going to fill all this in. And we're just going to shoot this top piece right here. Fill all this in. Smooth all this out. We're going to tape it here. We're just going to shoot the top part. Bottom part still looks pretty good. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. Then we'll be about done with this car. Look at that monkey in a tree. Hi.
Hi. We're up here in the beautiful nature tree.
Okay, first thing we're going to do today, we don't want to mess this trim up here. So this just sticks on. Don't want to mess that up, because we're going to be painting real close right in here. We'll just peel it off and shove it back in here. Okay, we got that taped off pretty good. Now we're going to do a little sanding. Then we're going to do some body filling. This is the plastic bumper fill I'm using. This is some good stuff. It's made in the UK. It's a little hardener on there. Okay, let's go over here to the bumper. Keep it a little bit higher than the crack itself. I'll be able to sand it smooth. I don't know how all this damage got here. Back here on the bumper. But we're gonna make her look good. Okay. It's pretty much in two spots. So I still have lots of stuff mixed up. Don't believe I'm going to need it anywhere else, so Just throw it away. We'll have to let that dry for a while. Sand her all smooth. So I'm gonna have to pause for a few. Okay, I got the back of the car all taped off, ready to shoot. Did that while I was waiting on that stuff to dry. We'll start sanding now. That's still not perfect, but it's a whole lot better than it was. Shoot dark areas. Let it dry for a little bit. We'll come back and shoot it all. Battery died, so I don't know where I left off. We got all the dark places shot. I'm about ready to shoot the whole area now. Dry for a while. Put some top coat on it. pull the tape off. Be good to go. Okay, I'm going to start pulling this tape off. It's still not quite done, but I'm gonna flip it around and I'm gonna let it sit in the sun for a little while. Still not quite dry, but I'm gonna turn it around. Oh, that looks so much better. Grills, garage, complete compound. These scratches over here on the passenger side door, under the mirror. Okay. Look at that, would you? And that was some pretty good scratches in there too. Now we'll hit it with some of this spray wax. Okay, that takes care of that one. We're going to touch up that. And do the pinstripe, and that's it. Be done with this car. Wish I'd have done it today, but it slipped my mind. There were some pretty good scratches in this door where this mirror came off and sitting there swinging on it. Grills, garage took it all out, and I didn't even have to get a buffer. I thought I was gonna have to get a buffer to get that out. I can still see a few in there. That's a lot better. These bottom ground effects right here, I'm going to look and see if I can find some. I may get some if I can get them for $50 to $100 a set. But if they're $100 a piece, I'm gonna go ahead and take this one off because it's busted right up here in front. It's busted right in there. I'm just gonna take all this off. I think it'll look better just by taking it off. Yeah, we got a touch up to do on that fender and got pin strap to do, and that is it with this car. I'll go ahead and take off them bottom ground effects. I got everything that I can think of done. Back bumper's dry. Got it vacuumed out. The only thing I'm missing is that piece right there inside the fender well. And they are sold out everywhere. I couldn't even find it from General Motors. So my only resource of getting one now is through, I have to buy a used one. And I looked at them and they're about $40, $35, $40 a piece. So I may have to go that route. It really needs to be put in there, but I'm just gonna have to buy it used. Oh, cool. I haven't seen one of them in a while. I wish you'd fly back this way. Nice.